Kansas City. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show, Brenda.
Hi.
Hi, what's up?
I had a husband who was married before me, and his ex-wife of 7 years now seems to think that if her creditors call us, we should have to pay.
Well, I don't understand why.
I don't either, being that she keeps handing them our number.
Were they bills that were taken out with the marriage before he was divorced from her?
No.
Why would they call you? Because she gave them your number.
She's putting our home phone number on the application as if it's hers.
But that's all. But she's not signing your name or your husband's name to any applications?
As to my knowledge so far, no.
Okay.
They have not said my husband's name is on there. It's the first one that says that. I don't know what to do.
Well, that would be identity theft, and I would file a police report if that ever happens.
Okay.
This is just a strange deal. Does she have children with him?
Yes, they have 2 sons.
And how old are they?
They're adults.
Okay.
One is married and one's in college.
Okay. So is she just kind of like mental?
As he puts it, she never really grew up past the teenage stage. They were married 22 years, and he felt like he had 3 children, not 2.
Yeah. But, I mean, after 7 years, why would someone stay connected? I don't...
She seems to think because they have children, they have a right to be still connected.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, this is kind of mental. It's kind of mental.
Using on me.
It's kind of mental. So, there's 2 things. I mean, one is you could just tell the collectors or whoever just to bug off, Just don't call here.
I had to threaten to sue a few of them if they kept calling.
Yeah. And you need to put caller ID and call block on your phone so that you can block certain numbers, and then caller ID so you can identify them. And then you just don't have to deal with them. And then I guess your husband's going to have to talk with his ex and just say, listen, we're going to have to file a restraining order on you if you don't stop this.
Well, he has had a talk with her several times, and she says, oh, I won't do it anymore. I'll get it straightened out. Yeah. And the next thing I know, it's starting again.
If your question to me is how to make somebody that's mental not be mental, I can't help, because I don't know how to do that.
Well, she's making me mental.
Yeah, I bet.
I already knew I had mental health problems a long time ago, but I'm on more pills now than ever because it just drives me crazy.
Okay. Well, I think you got to block the creditors, and I think you need to do something. He needs to do something to try to persuade her to not do this anymore. But I can't make somebody not. I don't have a technique for making somebody that's mental not continue to do crazy actions. This is a crazy action. You're just dealing with a crazy person. That's what I'm saying. Phil's with us in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Hey, Phil, how are you?
Hey, Dave, I'm doing all right.
Good. What's up?
Thanks for taking my call.
Well, thank you. How can I help?
I guess I'll just tell you in the situation. I graduated from a university in May, got my bachelor's degree.
Congratulations. In what?
So now business management.
Good. Okay.
I owe about $20,000 on those loans now, and in December, my sister's getting married in Mexico.
Wow.
And so that's going to be about a $2,000 trip, and I guess I read your book, and I know later I want to live like no one else, so I was just kind of feeling your brain, I guess, about that.
So she's doing a destination wedding.
Yep, you're right.
Well, I think you probably do the trip. Where in Mexico?
Puerto Vallarta.
I think you can probably do the trip cheaper than that if you'll really shop your airfare, because your airfare is going to be the biggest part of that. And,
okay.
And what do you have your new job yet after graduating?
Yeah, I farm with my dad. I make about, give or take, I guess, because the hours are all different, but anywhere from 600 to 800 a week.
Really? Okay. So you're making like $2,000, $3,000 a month farming with a business degree?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you're being paid hourly?
Correct.
Is this your permanent job? Is this your long-term goal?
I hope to be, yeah.
Okay. So you intend to farm?
Yes.
Okay. And when will you transfer from farming as a business or to farming as a business rather than an hourly employee?
I guess just until I build some capital, I guess, and am able to get my own ground, I suppose.
Okay. Well, and so I'm guessing you're living on the farm?
Yeah, I still live with my parents. That's a whole other thing, too, is that I just want to get my feet underneath me, and maybe, I mean, I'd love to move out anytime I can, but I don't really have the finance to do that right now.
Well, I think it's, I think it's important to be at your sister's wedding on the one hand. On the other hand, I think it's a little unreasonable for someone to ask an hourly waged farm worker to travel to Puerto Vallarta to a destination wedding.
Sure.
And so that's just plain weird. And so, I think in this case, this would be a time that your mom and dad should chip in and maybe should pay for this trip.
Okay.
And I wouldn't be above asking them to pay part of it, because I think the request, which they're going along with or even have caused with your sister, is, it's unreasonable.
Yeah.
Financially for you to do that. Now, so you're probably going to do it because it's an important day and you need to be there and those kinds of things. But but I think that's it's pretty. You got a lot of debt, you don't have a lot of income, and boom, they drop this luxury vacation in your lap.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that's what we got to have. You might ask your dad too. You might ask you this way: listen, I'd be willing to pay to do this, but I've got to have a way to make some more money in order to do that. And so what could I do, Dad, to make some more money to help you that I could earn my way into this trip,
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Give me some hours or give me a job that you'll pay me to do that certain job, a certain amount, or something like that, and then you work your way into it. That might be a way to do this as well. Thank you for the call. Hope it works out for you. You can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/Dave Ramsey. There's about 1 million of you that do that. Betsy says, what type of life insurance do I want? I've heard you on the radio. Can't remember. One type's good, one type's bad, right? Yeah, you're right. Term life insurance is good. All other types of life insurance are bad. Because all other types of life insurance, universal, variable life, whole life, all involve saving money inside of a life insurance policy at a lousy rate, and when you die, they keep your money. And you pay 5 to 20 times more for that right. So for $5, you can buy the same amount of insurance that $100 will buy you, in other words, in the typical situation. And so you need to buy about 10 times your income on you. And so if you make $40,000, you ought to have about $400,000, $500,000, something like that on you. And you buy 15 or 20 year level term life insurance. On Twitter, Dave, I have an annuity that we aren't too happy about. Can we roll it into a mutual fund? No, but you can roll it into a variable annuity, which is an annuity with a mutual fund or series of mutual funds inside it. And that's what I would suggest you do. To be able to find someone to help you understand that, teach you about it, and help you do it, go to DaveRamsey.com, click on ELP for Endorsed Local Provider and for investing. And they'll sit down with you and show you this whole idea, show you exactly how to do it. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.